want to dress like a clown but still be fashionable. Is that possible? You just have to admit it, Ariel. Bonjour! I am making my own funky wardrobe, recreating pieces that I cannot afford or are simply not possible to get. I can sew, so my power is endless. Like with this, this, and this. I really love vintage couture pieces, especially if they are weird or funny or interesting. Amongst the images that I've had in my mood board for years is this image. This is a vintage Moschino vest. It's from the beginning of the 1990s. I couldn't find the exact date. If you know it, please put it in the comment. And apparently clowncore is so in right now. Tellement tendance. So let's design a full outfit out of that. And I'm gonna use this as an excuse to keep turning my closet into the ones from fashion icon Fran Fine, my personal muse, who also loves Moschino. Except nothing in the closet is actually expensive clothes. It is kind of designer clothes, but I'm the designer with the sewing machine. I just make everything myself, which is much more fun and much more time intensive. But that's okay. Let's go get some fabric in Paris. Back from Paris! I did found many fabrics with a good bargain. Some of them are couture. That's what you get when you go to the fabric district in Paris. Some of the fabrics are actually the remnants of the haute couture collections. They don't look fascinating like this, but we will make them interesting with construction. This is obviously not all for this project. This very nice chiffon, a white one with silver threads and a dark blue one with silver thread. 3 types of stripes, light blue, very dark blue, almost black, and this one that I think is super interesting because it has the light blue, the dark blue, and an interesting pattern to it. But these are not for this project. Stay tuned for a next video. I'm not even sure I might keep that for this other project as well. Can you guess what I have planned? It's a secret and you will never know. Well, running around in the street of Paris is kind of tiring and might even make you sweat. But that's okay, because this video is kindly sponsored by Wild, aluminium-free refillable deodorant. They come in cute metal cases, reusable with plastic-free refills. Deodorant is not something that I ever thought I could use on saving single-use plastic, but now I can! The refills are made with compostable bamboo packaging. There are no harsh chemicals and it's vegan certified. Check out the list of ingredients on the website, it's pretty good. There are many different scents, they definitely keep you fresh and I actually like them. I'm like happy to put on deodorant in the morning. Who knew? The new case for spring is the mini egg case. Very cute. They have seasonal scents as well, like this Mad Hatter Tea Party. Very floral, but my favorite is coconut and vanilla. I really like this one. I want to try all the others now. If you like to take them out to stay nice and fresh, check out the link in the description and use my code hazariel.contact for a nice discount. I've been using it for months now. I'm definitely gonna try the other refills. I like this! Thank you so much, Wild, for supporting this channel. But now we need to get back to work, so to the sewing room. So these are my 2 fabrics, black and white, classic and very interesting contrast. They are both viscose, so it is pleasant to wear and they have a very nice drape and similar drape. Not too light, not too heavy, I think they are perfect for this project. Draping test. And I got a very good bargain. 20 euros for 3 meters. I don't know how much that is in yard. 4, 3.5. But these are going to be everyday clothes that hopefully I'm going to wear a lot. And let's face it, if I have to dry clean my clothes, I'm never gonna wear them. So the first thing to do is to put them in the washing machine, because that is what is going to happen to them when I wear them. But maybe I should wash them separately to make sure they don't bleed. Should I?
A few moments later.
Fabrics are in the wash, and in the meantime, I think we're gonna go with design and draping on the mannequin. What do you think? Baby, he's mad. Okay, I don't know exactly if I'm going to have like the collar and the hat. Maybe I'll do, we'll see at the end, but I definitely want to make this vest and a two-tone white pants. We'll see about the diamond pockets. That is a nice base plan. Let's get to work. And we are back after a few days. I don't really remember exactly where I was. Sorry, I was busy making a Hobbit cat door. That sounds weird if you haven't seen that video. You can go watch it after this video. Anyways, let's stop with the city project and let's start making this clown outfit. So, the vest. Let's get draping. We need some muslin. Now, this is all flat. Let's start with tracing a big red line for the center back. Pins. To drape around the shoulder here, if you try to have your fabric laying flat, you see that it doesn't want to and you have some creases over here. So what we are going to do is add some notches over here. And when cutting a few of those, you now have a fabric that is behaving better here on the shoulder. To accommodate this curve in the back, we're gonna make a dart. That means a sort of fold here on the fabric. Opening the armhole a little bit. Also removing a little bit of fabric on the back. It is kind of clean here, so I'm gonna work on the front. So on the vest, I see that it is close to the body on the back, but kind of loose at the front. It should go kind of straight after the breast and not against the belly, which will make this easier to do. To draw all the details and the neckline and the hemline, I'm going to use this grosgrain trim. With these, I can draw lines and adjust them, move them around. So I think the proportions are pretty nice. With this one as a seam, I can hide this breast dart and hide it into this seam. And the back is all gonna be black, so I think this I'm going to turn from a dart into a princess seam. It should avoid a point here, make it all flat. I did move the waist a little bit higher because I know I'm a bit different from this mannequin. My back is smaller, so I moved this line up higher. And on me, this chest area is a bit smaller as well, so I might just chop here and just remove a little bit of fabric as a line here. So this will be slightly smaller, which will match the inspiration better. Let's fix that on the flat table. One non-negotiable part is that you have to label all your pattern pieces. Fabric, paper, I did fix a few lines, added all the notches so it matches perfectly here, and now we can try to assemble it. I really like how just drafting on a mannequin, you just end up with the pattern of something that was in your head. I absolutely recommend that you learn about drafting because you can design anything and make it happen in real life. I know to many people it's not the most exciting part about sewing a garment, but I really, really like it. You can create anything. Okay, I was just procrastinating ironing the ton of fabric that I have. To the ironing board! Something that would have been very smart before putting all the fabric in the washing machine would have been to serge the edges. One more little thing that I forgot to do. So imagine doing that with a fabric that is very fragile and very fraying. You might destroy it. Done! So just this fabric, although they drape very nicely and they drape the same, I realized that the white has a bit too much stretch, at least for the vest. So I think I'm gonna use this, which is very small, but there isn't that much white on the vest. This nice satin fabric I used on the Moschino piano skirt, so it's kind of fitting. It's for the same designer. I love that I'm expanding my designer collection, except I have to make everything myself. On this project, it is very important that you iron your seam very flat and beautiful. Otherwise, it's gonna get really hard to match those little corners. And we want it to be clean. This is haute couture after all. This one is not perfect. I'm gonna redo it. Back. If you compare it to the reference, I think the armhole is a bit too wide. Let's adjust that on both sides and we can add the lining. The lining is going to be the same pieces. We have 2 for the back and I've assembled the diamonds of the front to make a big piece. It's gonna have a big dart at the front, but I don't care, it's on the inside. And for the lining, let's go with white. This thin cotton should be very comfortable. If it were my choice, I would probably go with a black lining, but if you look at the reference, look here, that's a white lining. Lining is cut and I'm going to assemble it with this tomorrow because I'm super hungry. I will see you tomorrow. Bon appétit!
The next day.
Good morning. So something has been bothering me tonight. Today I was expecting to just finish the lining and all the details and just finish this vest today. But although the fit is absolutely perfect on the mannequin, I think it's the exact proportions of the picture. At some point I have to be honest and realize that this mannequin is not exactly my size. You just have to admit it, Ariel. So this doesn't fall perfectly on my body. I know it's not obvious because I'm wearing a black t-shirt, but the back is a bit too small. I'm just gonna redo quickly at least the back and then we can go on with the next steps. Okay, the back is recut and reassembled. It is slightly wider now. The lining is recut. The supervisor is supervising. And before assembling the lining with the fashion fabric, I want to add a little bit more strength all those edges so they don't like stretch out. And to do that, I'm gonna add some interfacing. Wrong box. This is nice, but I don't have strips ready, so I'm gonna cut that into very thin strips. I do have more than enough of black, but for the white, it's all I could piece together. Just cut a few pieces like this. Hopefully this will be enough for the white parts. Okay, I did all the interfacing around the neckline, the armholes and the bottom part. It's a bit patchworky, but at least it won't be too visible from the outside. So outside is all prepped, lining is all prepped. Before we close them up, I need to work on the details. Let's figure out how they work. There is this gold button at the center, could be a bead, and of course the tassels. And I don't have tassels. So for the loop of the button, I think I'm gonna do just the same black fabric and make a little tunnel, that would be enough. Do I have gold buttons? We'll see. What are we thinking? This one or this one? I think this one looks better. And the loop is going to be a very small piece of the same fabric. Let's make a little tunnel. And for the final touch, the tassels, I am now going to channel Greedy Peasant. I'm going to add the link to Greedy Peasant, who is a guy who's making a lot of tassels. I don't have embroidery floss in black, but I do have this, which is probably for antique crochet thing. There is a guy at the window. Let's make a little bundle and tie it in the center. Okay, so now to finish the pom-pom, we take another cord, make a loop. The loop is towards the bottom of the tassel, and you wrap around the long string many times and very tight. Now you put the end into the loop, and you can pull the short one to hide this inside your wrapping. I'm hiding the rest of the string inside the pom-pom of the needle. I can make a knot with those two strings. And we can cut them to the right size. We have all the final elements, let's assemble everything. Good morning, it is the next day again. And today I'm finishing up this vest. Did I say that yesterday? I think I did. Finish this vest today, but today I'm done. While I was doing some research, I did find a few images of this vest that showed the inside, and there is a facing in the back, but it's not visible from the shoulder. So I think I'm gonna make a little facing that is very small, almost like a bias tape, and it will help strengthening all the neckline. I'll show you. So this is the back, this is the side back, and this is the whole front. The facing needs to go here in the back and go all around the front. I'm gonna make it until the button, so it will fortify this area. To do that, it's simple. You need this piece, Toi, tu dégages. So they connect here on the shoulder, little piece of tape. I want it to be longer in the back, maybe until here, and it will follow the neckline, so something like that. But let's trace it neatly. 2.5 centimeters should be fine. 90 degrees here. Clean connect here. Adding a few notches. And this is a new piece that be connected to the lining, but it is the same shape as the outside. And that's the lining with the facing on. I'm leaving it in 2 pieces, so it will be easier to insert in this. And now we can assemble everything. We start with the armholes. You have the outside garment like this, the lining inside out, like this. I'm gonna pin and sew the armholes. The armhole is sewn. Now, clippy, clippy, clippy. And now the trick to make sure that the lining is not visible from the outside is to add a row of stitching on the lining side, very close to the original seam. And that way, when you fold the thing inside out, the lining shouldn't poke out. Better to do with a thread of the lining color. And this is what it looks like, this little seam here. So when folding it inside, it really helps to keep the lining on the inside. See? You see the black, the outside black from here on the inside. But on this side, you don't see the white lining. Does that make sense? Well, now we can do the same technique for all the outer part. And also we can add the little pom-pom at the same time. It goes inside. Up, sandwich. Clippy, clippy. Whoop, raté. Fine, I will sew the tassel afterwards. Okay, this time it will work, maybe. Hop! Yes. Is it too big? Oh no, maybe it's too big. Okay, yeah, now it's better. This is what it looks like now. Obviously it needs a good press. I'm gonna finish closing the lining in the back later. Then I can work on all the finishing touches by hand. Okay, I'm gonna work on the hand sewing of this project tonight in front of my show, but I'm really happy with the result. I think I'm gonna turn the pattern of this one into a digital download. I really love how it turned out. Because I have a little shop where you can buy all my patterns. Well, most of them, because it takes me a long time to digitize. So before I do all the hand sewing on this, I can start on the next piece of this outfit, which will be pants, pantaloon. And the great thing about that is that I already have a pattern that I've used 3 times already. I think it could be very fun if I'd made them like one white leg, one black leg, like this, and then inverted in the back, or no, just one full white leg and one full, no, inverted. Yeah. So instead of using my handmade, hand-drawn pattern, I'm going to demonstrate how to use my downloadable pattern. And also it's how a lot of PDF patterns work. Usually before printing everything, you just print the first page because there is a gouging square in a lot of patterns. This square here, and you want to measure it and make sure it is exactly the right size. Because if it's not, it means like the printer settings are not perfectly adjusted to the specific patterns. And if you print the whole thing with the wrong setting, it will mess up the size, which will result in something that might not even be wearable. And also you would have wasted a lot of paper. This is not a lot of ink, but this is a lot of paper. Anyways, measures are good, so I printed everything and now we have to tape it. Remember, when cutting paper, you use your paper scissors, not your fabric scissors. I'm cutting the pieces one by one to make sure that I don't mess up the colors. I want everything to be inverted, like black on this side, white on this side, inverted on the back, but the big pocket on the white side, but the small ones attached to the black one. I think I'm good. I always make mistakes when I make zipper flies, usually switching the left and the right side, which is fine usually, but this time I have different colors, so I cannot mess it up. So what I do is I take out my pants that I already made, just to check that I made it right. Okay, so we stitch the two fronts first, just here. Oh, and before we move on, let's just serge everything so all the pieces are ready. I should have done that just after cutting the pieces. To the machine! We put the front of the zipper on the white side, like here. Now from the inside I put the zipper and then I add the tab, and those three get sewed together. No, actually it was on the other side. I hate fly tabs. They're so useful but so annoying to me. I ironed it flat, so the zipper is here, and now I can stitch the zipper from the outside here, making this shape. I have to change the thread again to white.
A few moments later.
Finally! The zipper works! This fabric is a terrible choice. Like the white fabric has a bit of stretch, so it got snagged in the machine. This is not professional work, but I guess it works. It's hidden, it's fine. I hate fly zippers. Let's do pockets.
Dans mes poches. J'adore les poches. Poche, poche, poche.
So in the first idea, I wanted to add like these diamonds, like a white one on the black background and a black one on the white background, and turn them into pockets. But actually this white fabric is terrible for pockets. And I think I might wear these pants more if they don't have like the big diamonds, while still keeping the clown effect. So I'm gonna go with a simple black and white, just still with the inverted pocket as a little touch. I think still the pocket is like a little reminder of the diamond shape. I think these pants are gonna be very comfortable, so I want to make sure I wear them a lot. Let's add a little button. Okay, I am really loving this outfit and I still have a bit of time left today, so I think I'm gonna make a little accessories. Something silly and fun just for the look. Will it be something that I wear after? I don't know. So to go with the clown Pierrot vibe, I think I'm gonna make a little collar thing. Let's go see if I have some fabric. I do have this. This is nice. And it was free because it is an old curtain. Should I use this already finished edge and not bother with a hem? You bet I am. We start off with a simple everyday look. I think the pants are really fun, they are extremely comfortable to wear. Of course, they have pockets, which is always a plus. This adds a touch of whimsy to your outfit without being too much in your face. I'm gonna wear this one all the time. A lighter version, and my favorite is this one. It's quite simple and comfortable to wear, but also very interesting. It's a full concept without being too costumey. This one is a 10 out of 10, I love it. The going out version, paired with some fun tights and my Cruella de Vil handbag. I don't like the dress, but I think this concept with another one might look very cool. This one, cute AF. This is definitely the artistic character in a movie, the kind I would definitely relate to. And now I'm just having fun with the pieces. Probably not an everyday look. Well, maybe, I don't know your life. Full clowncore, definitely costumey, but kind of fashion. It will be better paired with a fun clown makeup, but like glamorous, you know? I like it. Okay, don't forget to subscribe. Bisous bisous, bye bye!